For thousands of years, the secrets of the ocean have been well-kept secrets. And anything tossed into Davy Jones' locker stayed there. In the last few years, all that has changed. Today, skin divers may find anything in the sea, including evidence relating to crime. Whenever I dive, I'm always alert for anything unusual that I may see. And I've been asked to do just that many times by the office of the DA. I was working on an underwater assignment close to shore, looking for a leak in a gas line. There, I found it. It was a slow leak at a joint. I went back to where I'd left my tools. I figured some tightening with my hand wrench would do a temporary job. Then I'd report the spot to the company. It looked as if I'd have a short day, and a fairly ordinary one. Although the job was an emergency to land-bound people, it was routine to me. The kind of job that I'd often done before. But the waterfront is a strange and sometimes dangerous place. The day proved to be a long one, and not at all ordinary. Before it was over, I had brought to light one of those secrets of the ocean, and had almost paid for my investigation with my life. It was about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I had just taken off my tanks, and I heard someone crying.
Right, big boy. Hey, you hurt yourself? Hey, let me wipe those eyes for you, huh? Tell me, what's the problem?
I lost my bike. I just got it the day for my birthday, and I hardly had a chance to ride it.
Oh, gee, that's a shame. Tell me, where do you think you might have lost it?
At the bottom of the ocean.
Bottom of the ocean? Where at the bottom of the ocean?
Right down there.
Oh, how'd it happen?
It just fell in. And they'll never buy me another bike again.
Maybe they won't have to. I'll go down and see if I can find it for you.
How are you gonna do that?
It's a cinch. We'll get that bike for you in no time.
Really, mister? Can you? Are you a frog man?
I used to be one.
What's in that tank?
Air.
Air? You mean the stuff we breathe?
Yeah, that's right. See, they put air in this tank. Then when I'm underwater, I can breathe.
Oh. Are you sure you can find my bike now?
If it's down there, I'll find it.
Arnie, please. Yeah, it's Leona. It's very important.
I went back into the water. This time, my client was just a little boy, but the assignment was very important to him. I started close to the dock and swam outward in a spiral, past some old tires. Then I saw it. Jimmy's bike. I picked it up and started back triumphantly. I got quite a kick out of finding it and could already imagine the smile on Jimmy's face.
Thanks a lot.
You happy now?
Uh-huh.
Okay, let me see your rider.
It was great to see how happy Jimmy was when he got his bike. Meanwhile, my dive had produced quite a different reaction among some other people on the waterfront.
Are you cops? Let me see your badge.
Just a couple of citizens. Take it easy, friend. You won't get hurt.
Get out of those things. You hear me?
Get him out of sight. Put him in here.
Come on, get lost, kid.
You hurt him.
No skin off your nose, sonny. Now run along before you get in trouble.
Leave him alone or I'll call the cops.
Yeah? Why?
He's my friend. That's why I got my bike out of the water for me.
Bike?
How do we know that's all he was after?
How'd he happen to get your bike for you, sonny?
I was crying and he's a nice guy.
Was he already in the water? I mean, when he saw you crying and went under for your bike.
No, he wasn't.
Oh. Sorry, mister. My friends and I, we made a terrible mistake. It was a misunderstanding.
Yeah.
You see, this stretch of the waterfront belongs to the diner, our friend Leona. And it's private property. That means you were trespassing. She's a defenseless woman. There are prowlers on the waterfront. You understand.
Yeah. You certainly have a nice way of telling a person about it.
You got a right to be sore, mister. It was all my fault. I saw you out on my pier and I told my friends about it. They were worried about my safety, I guess. Maybe they took it all a little too serious.
Yeah, maybe they did.
Well, with that strange-looking get-up and all, I didn't know what you were up to.
Just learn this, mister. The waterfront has its own rules. Remember, next time ask.
Let's get out of here, huh?
Some wallop you got.
Yeah, it sure was some wallop.
I was gonna get the cops, and next time I will.
You were, huh? Well, thanks, big boy. Hey, what is your name, anyway?
Jimmy, what's yours?
Mike? You live around this neck of the woods, Jimmy?
Right across from the diner over there.
Oh. How's this bike run now, huh?
It'll be okay when I oil it up. You wanna come over and meet my mother?
Yeah, I sure would like to do that. Some other time, though, huh? You give me a rain check on it.
What's a rain check?
Well, that's something you do later on.
Oh, are you sure your head's all right, Mike?
It's okay, Jimmy. You better get on home now, huh?
Okay.
I had acted as if I believed that it was just a misunderstanding. But it was obvious that there was something underwater near that dock, which was terribly important to those thugs. I was burning with curiosity, but figured that it would be safer to wait until dark to satisfy it. It was 2:30 in the morning. I knew I was taking a big chance. If the thugs found me diving, they'd probably finish me this time. But the dock seemed deserted. I didn't see the tramp sleeping on the dock when I went down to dive. I was exploring the bottom, my young friend Jimmy slept restlessly. At 3 o'clock, he woke up to look at his bike and heard the screech of tires outside. He looked out the window and saw the gang that had clobbered me. He dressed immediately. He was a real pal. some instinct told him to follow them. At 3:10, Jimmy came out of his house. Not a good hour for a little boy to be on the street, but he had a hunch that his new friend needed him. The thugs were watching the water intently and didn't notice that they had a small, uninvited guest.
That tramp must have had hallucinations. There ain't nothing down there.
He said he saw something, so I figured why take a chance? You know what could happen.
Hey, look at that.
Aren't you glad I called you now, Arnie?
So he was wise. He wasn't after a bike. He was after it all along.
Do you think he's a cop?
I don't know. Today they use radar and helicopters. You gotta be careful.
Do you think you'll find it, Arnie? Do you?
No, nothing to worry about. You won't find nothing.
What if he does? What are we gonna do? After all, it happened in my diner. I did what you told me in court. You're supposed to protect me, Arnie. What are we gonna do?
We wait, that's what we do. We wait till our boy finishes his swim. Then we see what he brings up out of the mud. And if he's got it, we'll just put him back in the mud.
It was 3:25. Jimmy ran as fast as he could. This was no hunch anymore. He knew that unless he brought back the police in time, I'd be killed.
Hey, look.
Where?
Up ahead on the right.
It's a kid.
It's a kid going out this time of night.
What's the trouble, Sonny? What's the matter, young man?
There's a man.
Yes?
There's a man after my friend again. They're gonna kill him.
After your friend, are they? That sounds pretty serious. Something's got to be done about that. Where do you live, son?
They're gonna kill him. I tell you, hurry.
Sure, kid. Well, maybe you'd better get in the car with us. Then you can tell me all about it.
I'd been down for what was beginning to seem like a long time and getting a little discouraged. The ocean was pitch dark. Then I saw a gun, a pistol. I pulled it up from the bottom and examined it. It hadn't been in the water very long. I was sure it must be what the thugs were afraid that I'd find. Nobody throws a good pistol off a dock for fun. It was probably a murder weapon.
They say there's too much violence on the waterfront. Guys like this one are responsible.
Arnie, please, not around here. Whatever you're gonna do, don't do it around the place. This is all I own. You've got everything, Arnie. The diner is the only thing I own. I pay you for protection.
Don't I protect you, Leona? This is first-class protection. And silent. He's coming up.
When I came up on the dock with a gun, I didn't know that I was being watched from behind the fence.
another swim?
Yeah,
How's the water?
that's not bad.
You got a permit to carry this?
No, I haven't.
No permit. You just find it down below?
Yeah, I did.
A lot of people have been looking for this. A whole lot of people. Imagine you're finding it. Just like that.
Why have a lot of people been looking for it?
You don't know.
No, I don't.
He don't know.
He don't know.
Not here. Go someplace else, please.
That gun you found is what they call a murder weapon. A cop was killed with that, frogman.
You're talking too much. Arnie!
You're the one that's talking too much. Now shut up. You're in enough trouble now.
Well, I wouldn't be if you hadn't knocked him.
I saw my chance and opened the valve. A blast of 3,000 pounds of pressure and the surprise gave me a few seconds to run for the water.
You two. And you. Get over there. Stay over there. Well, well, look who we got here.
It's my friend. It's my friend.
Hey, Jimmy, what in the world are you doing out here this time of
This
night?
time I got the cops.
You got him?
Sure, I told you I would.
Yeah, just about in time, too, Jimmy.
So you're Jimmy's friend. You're sure lucky to have a friend like Jimmy.
Yeah, I know.
You know who this character is?
No idea.
Arnie Craig in person, better known as Mr. Waterfront. He's been charged with about 6 murders, but never convicted. Never found any proof.
And maybe this is just what you're looking for. I know he was mighty anxious to know if I'd found it down there.
I think I know why. This could be the murder weapon that was missing in the last trial. Right, Mr. Craig? Well, we'll soon find out. I got a hunch you won't be around much longer, Mr. Waterfront.
All right, into the diner.
Yeah, I knew it.
All of you, into the diner.
I've got to have your name for further testimony.
Mike Nelson.
All right, very good. I want to thank you very much for your help. Big help to us. All right, good.
It was 3:45 when the officer entered my name and address in his book. I promised to take Jimmy home. He was already asleep. It had been a big day for him, and for me, too. A lot of exciting things had happened. But to Jimmy, probably the most thrilling was getting back his lost bike.
Hi, I'm Lloyd Bridges, inviting you to join us for another action-packed story of underwater adventure 1 week from today.